college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Gonna run it. It's long. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he pulls in the catch. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Knights are moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. 2nd down after that previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fights through a tackle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Knights line it up with 1st and goal. And the back gets the football. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down play coming up after that run. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Inside the 35-yard line. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
The Knights with 1st and 10 here. Running back with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Of course, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game plan.
Will he score here? Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
The Knights looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sweep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Got him, he's sacked.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Knights. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical. physical on defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. A change of direction. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down to this drive. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down in decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
In the red area, it's Garrett. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
On the double.
2nd down and goal upcoming.
Here we go. Rolling.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. He came up short. Now it's, and he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. They're setting out to try the PAT. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught over the middle. It's Garrett. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Looking for a deep completion. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Knights will kick this deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackled him at the 11-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively. It's making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going to take off here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They stop him, but it's a first down. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
Off the play fake on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Gators will try to keep this drive moving. Trying the old counter play here. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Point after, not great through. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Knights. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Running with purpose. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, his head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. And he's throwing for it on 4th down, looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect and possibly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Toss play, running right. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, UCF. And the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen his speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Offense on the field to take over. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made over the middle. And you're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go.
The shotgun running play call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Hands it off on the counter. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field. Here's a shot toward the end zone. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
4th down, looking to throw for it. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Toss play to the outside. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's long. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Handoff running right. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. We'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Third down and 3. Trying to make it 3 consecutive 3rd down conversions. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, nice. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Extending the play now. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he finds his target. He has the 1st. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
He's running out of time here. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Gators are looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat.
Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Your first down loss at second and long for the 23. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They'll tackle him at the 27. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hoped for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.